discuss some more properties of inverse trigonometric functions. The first one is tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is equal to tan inverse of x plus y over 1 minus xy when xy is less than 1. Second is tan inverse x minus tan inverse y is equal to tan inverse of x minus y over 1 plus xy for all xy greater such that xy is greater than minus 1. Then third is 2 tan inverse x is equal to tan inverse 2x over 1 minus x square when absolute value of x is less than 1. Also 2 tan inverse x is equal to sine inverse 2x over 1 plus x square when absolute value of x is less than equal to 1. And 2 tan inverse x is equal to cos inverse 1 minus x square over 1 plus x square when x is greater than equal to 0. We have to learn these identities or formulas along with the conditions, and they are very important, so learn them by heart. Now I will prove tan inverse x plus tan inverse y equals to tan inverse x plus y over 1 minus xy when xy is less than 1. I'll be proving this for when x is greater than equal to 0, y is greater than equal to 0 and xy is less than 1. Other cases can be handled similarly and you can try it yourself. So I need to show this. So here let tan inverse x is equal to alpha. So x will be equal to tan alpha, and let tan inverse y be beta. So y will be equal to tan beta. Now look here. Here tan inverse x is alpha. So alpha will belong to the range of tan inverse x, and we know that range of tan inverse x is open interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So alpha should belong to this. But look here. Tan alpha is equal to x and x is greater than equal to 0. That means tan alpha is greater than equal to 0. So this will imply that value of tan alpha is non-negative. So alpha has to lie in the interval 0 to pi by 2, open at pi by 2. Similarly, tan inverse y is beta. Beta will also belong to the principal value branch of tan inverse, which is the open interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. But because tan beta is equal to y, which is non-negative, so beta will belong to this interval, right? Now left hand side will become tan inverse x is your alpha, tan inverse y is your beta. So I'll get here alpha plus beta. Now let's take up the right hand side. Right hand side, it will be tan inverse x is your tan alpha, y is your tan beta. So tan alpha plus tan beta over 1 minus xy, which is 1 minus tan alpha tan beta. Now try to recall this identity. Tan alpha plus tan beta over 1 minus tan alpha tan beta is tan alpha plus beta. This you learnt in your class 11th. So I replace this with tan alpha plus beta. So I get tan inverse tan alpha plus beta. So I have to see whether this alpha plus beta belongs to the open interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 or not. Let's see. Now alpha belongs to the interval 0 comma pi by 2, closed at 0, open at pi by 2. This means that alpha will be greater than equal to 0 and less than pi by 2. Similarly, beta belongs to this interval. So it will imply that beta is greater than equal to 0 and less than pi by 2. Now alpha plus beta. When alpha lies in this range, beta lies in this. So alpha plus beta will be greater than equal to 0 and less than pi. Right? Now look here. Our tan alpha plus beta is equal to tan alpha plus tan beta over 1 minus tan alpha tan beta. So here tan alpha is your x, this is y, so x plus y over 1 minus xy. Now look here, x is greater than equal to 0, y is greater than equal to 0 and xy is less than 1. So do you agree that this will be greater than equal to 0? That means your tan alpha plus beta is greater than equal to 0. So that means alpha plus beta must lie between this, the first quadrant. And definitely it will imply that alpha plus beta belongs to the principal value branch of tan inverse, which is from open interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So tan inverse tan alpha plus beta will be equal to alpha plus beta. So alpha is your tan inverse x and beta is your tan inverse y. So I have got RHS is equal to tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, which is equal to your left hand side. Shown this result. On the similar lines, you can prove that tan inverse x minus tan inverse y is equal to tan inverse x minus y over 1 plus xy when xy is greater than minus 1. You can give the role of y to minus y and you will get the expression for this. Now I'll prove that 2 tan inverse x is equal to tan inverse 2x over 1 minus x square when absolute value of x is less than 1. So I have to prove this. Now what I do? Let x be equal to tan theta. This means that your theta is tan inverse x. Now right hand side will be tan inverse 2x, that is 2 tan theta over 1 minus x square, which is 1 minus tan square theta. In your 11th standard, you learned that this is your tan 2 theta. So I'll get tan inverse tan 2 theta. And now we know that tan inverse tan x is equal to x for all x which belong to the open interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So I will check whether this 2 theta belongs to this interval or not. Now look here. Absolute value of x is less than 1. This means that x will be greater than minus 1 and less than 1. And what was x? X was tan theta. So that means tan theta is greater than minus 1 and less than 1. Now, this can be written as minus of tan pi by 4 because tan pi by 4 is equal to 1. Less than tan theta and less than tan pi by 4. I have replaced this 1 with tan pi by 4. Now, minus tan pi by 4 can be written as tan of minus pi by 4 because tan of minus theta is minus tan theta. So I'll get this. So this will imply that theta is greater than minus pi by 4 and less than pi by 4. I want 2 theta. So I will multiply each one of them with 2. So minus pi by 4 when multiplied with 2 will give you minus pi by 2. Less than theta when multiplied by 2 will give you 2 theta. And pi by 4 when multiplied with 2 will give you pi by 2. Thus, that means 2 theta is greater than minus pi by 2 and less than pi by 2. That means 2 theta belongs to the open interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So, 2 theta belongs to this interval So therefore, tan inverse tan 2 theta will be equal to 2 theta. Role of x is being played by 2 theta. So I'll get here 2 theta. And what was theta? Theta was tan inverse x. So this is equals to 2 tan inverse x. So I have shown that tan inverse 2x over 1 minus x square is equal to 2 tan inverse x. Right hand side is equal to the left hand side when absolute value of x is less than 1. Next we will show that 2 tan inverse x is equal to sine inverse 2x over 1 plus x square when absolute value of x is less than equal to 1. Again I'll put x equal to tan theta. So this right hand side will become sine inverse 2x. That means 2 tan theta over 1 plus tan square theta because x is tan theta. In 11th standard, you learned that this is equal to sine 2 theta. Sine 2 theta is equal to 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. So I'll get here sine inverse sine 2 theta. And again, we know that sine inverse sine x is equal to x for all x which belong to this closed interval. So I have to see whether this 2 theta belongs to this interval or not. Now look here. Absolute value of x is less than equal to 1. That means x will be greater than equal to minus 1 and less than equal to 1. This can be written as tan pi by 4. So here I'll get minus tan pi by 4 less than equal to tan theta. X is your tan theta and 1 is your replaced with tan pi by 4. Now minus tan pi by 4 can be written as tan of minus pi by 4. Again tan of minus theta is minus tan theta. So I'll get this and this will imply that theta is greater than equal to minus pi by 4 and less than equal to pi by 4. So 2 theta will be greater than equal to minus pi by 2 and less than equal to pi by 2. That means 2 theta belongs to this interval. So using this result, sine inverse sine 2 theta will be equal to 2 theta. And what is theta? Theta will be tan inverse x. Because if x is tan theta, then theta is tan inverse x. So I'll get here 2 tan inverse x, which is your left hand side. So I have proved these two, and this can be proved on similar lines by putting x equal to 2 tan theta. So here you will get 1 minus tan square theta over 1 plus tan square theta, and you know that 1 minus tan square theta over 1 plus tan square theta is your cos 2 theta. So this you will try yourself.